people have this natural affinity to building stuff that consumers use every day. But it turns out, like, that's not the case. It's really just going back to your roots and building something that you know very well.
Them saying no, I was honestly very excited by that moment because it was an opportunity to kind of get to what they felt wasn't right. And I think what they felt wasn't right was grounded in assumptions of what they had seen before.
What we were doing was fun, but I'm not sure the product itself was fun.
I think actually the biggest category in crypto right now that I think people aren't really leaning into is fun. Crypto folks and crypto users and degens, specifically the power users, they love fun and funny. Fun in general usually has huge barriers to entry in Web 2, right? High payment processing, high regulation, right? So fun is actually the most easily, and fun is universal, and fun is also really easy to go viral from like a hook and angle and social media perspective. And it also speaks to the #1 crypto user today, which is the male degenerate. Like fun is just really easy to sell. And that's why I think it's actually going to be the place where crypto is going to break through first.
The second slop clicked, it's just only been fun.
FUD, more like facts, unraveling delusions. Keep your crypto crap, fam. We're good over here with real money.
Nobody touches this AI video stuff because it's very hard to get right.
The entire process of working towards that has been fun, so have fun,
The only thing at stake here is your goddamn ego, Elon. Go fuck yourself.
Oh yeah. I mean, we made like a Kamala one too. That one we're still working on making it right.
Yeah. All right. So AI agents, and each model will have its own personality.
Yep.
How do you train? How does one select the personality and train the personality?
It's as simple as a slider.
You have these personality sliders, a description that is limited to 150 characters and adjectives. We limit it on the description side so that a user can't come in and just totally prompt engineer the hell out of it.
Pump Fun is like launch a token, right? It's so simple and everybody can do it. And with you guys, like launch a sloppy influencer. And that is hilarious, right? And you just put it on TikTok, get the distribution,
right.
Get the views, and that's it.
Yep, that's the whole goal. We want to make it like frictionless.
The question is getting the personality to connect on Twitter and connect with others.
Right.
So will it have its own automated feed? And will it be able to post videos not only on Slop, but on Twitter? And then like, once you get them hooked, I wonder if there's a way you could bring them back to Slop to, if you want to create this loop.
Right.
You create the personality, but then like it's stuck.
Twitter
right?
API allows for automated uploading.
Yes.
And we've done kind of some numbers there, and especially for launch and as it scales, I think it will be possible to keep up with that demand.
How are you guys subsidizing costs? Is it through the bottom curve or?
Yeah.
What would be a cost for a video?
A single post with text generation, the audio required for that, and the video generation is around 80 cents.
Okay.
And we're looking at posting at least like 10 times a day.
Keep it simple and dumb as possible.
That is our exact mentality
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
And go with the slop.
Go with the slop.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I like it.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a good direction.
I think the reaction's been really good, which is super validating for us. And they're genuinely funny, I think.
So you're betting on which one of them is going to win?
Yeah, essentially then you can make them fight each other.
We arrived in Chicago to this MVP hackathon with our own unique ideas, our own billion-dollar unicorns. We went to pitch to Chao and Imran, and basically they were like,
I think the game is a little bit too complicated.
I'm not sure if those are the right combinations. What I would say is like just think deeper.
and then we were basically depressed for the next few days. And we're like, okay, what do these judges actually want? What do Chao and Imran want? It's not about like what people actually want, right? It's about what Chao and Imran wants. And I guess also they've seen so many things, right? It's like if things are interesting to them, probably it's interesting to the wider audience. Then we're like, okay, what if,
Three of our guys from three different teams came together. And they're
So Sasha, Bob, and...
Yeah.
Sasha, Bob, and Moody.
We are cooking.
Moody's the guy that was building the tokenization platform for RWAs, collecting cards and sneakers. And so they came together and they're building a
AI agents, and they can fight each other, and maybe there's some kind of like survival aspect.
Now do the final image where the winner stands above the dead body.
Do that.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my.
I think it's fun and exciting. LLMs that are pets, and you could train these pets to fight each other. Each one will have a token, and you could use a token to train the LLM, the pet.
We don't even need a lion now.
We need what?
We don't need lions.
Yeah, we don't need alliance.
Holy shit.
Alliance needs us.
There's some sort of like token component with liquid market cap, so when they compete, you could compete for the share of market cap.
This can be even bigger than UFC.
Well, this is the
UFC.
I don't know. I like the team. I mean, all of Bob and the Sasha are characters for sure. I mean,
that is also something I saw in their dynamic, that they might be clashing a little bit as well, clashing personalities.
I noticed that too.
Yeah.
Clashing in what sense?
They don't know each other.
Yes, that's my concern. AK-47.
AK-47.
Yeah. So the first idea was speculating on neighborhood. They had a couple ideas.
There's real estate.
Speculating on real estate?
What really struck me was they both had a huge chip on their shoulder. They told me about their story.
I come from nothing, so I just have a chip on my shoulder, honestly. I'm just, no matter what, I can't stop.
Yeah, she told me specifically about her growing up and running her mom's restaurant.
Even though it is a lot of hard work to have your own business, because we worked 7 days and we worked them every time, every day. There was a certain, I guess, freedom that came with having that restaurant. It was also the place my dad and my mom were able to feed us homemade meals every day. So I think it's worth the sacrifice of just kind of creating your own thing in your own environment.
I come from a single parent household. I'm naturally just very close with my mother. A lot of the fire in me is pretty much geared towards trying to make her life better, get her to the point where she doesn't need to work anymore, and ultimately just make her proud of me.
Even though they don't have an idea yet, they're spending all their days trying to figure out the right idea. So I could see the drive they have. I think ideation is important before you go out and build. And figuring out the right idea is like more than half the problem.
Abalash man.
We'll talk about it. I've met a couple Abalashes.
Abalash was really good to actually see him in person and hear from him. I believe Abalash won because of the person he is and the passion he had for his project.
And the final winner for the program is RizTech.
Just won the MVP hackathon.
I texted him at 11 p.m. at night, and the guy flew the first flight out, or the second flight out, he flew to Chicago and gave a speech.
It's kind of funny. Yeah, so Abalash is on a plane now, and it'll be nice to see him again, but yeah, it is kind of funny.
I was wondering what went into your guys' decision on choosing Abalash as the winner. Obviously, I think there's so many crack builders here, and choosing one is not that easy, right?
For me, it was insane to see actual users walking into our into our office. They were sitting down. He was talking to the users, and it kind of showed me that he really wants it. Like, this is what he wants. He wants to understand his users, and he wants to build something that eventually people want to use.
If you don't have the passion behind what you're doing, you're not going to make it through the hard times, right? So seeing him and hearing him talk about like his personal struggles with this certain industry, and that's why he wanted to improve it, I think that really kind of inspired us to kind of start thinking like, well, what are some things about our lives that we want to improve, right? So we have an idea.
It's obviously very hard for Chow and I to scale. So like, why don't we just do this as a public roast?
All right, so my initial feedback is you don't have focus, so I'm out for that reason. But then you chose BDSM and polyamory.
We took the chance to go out to universities and talk with students and really get their inputs and hear what they were feeling, right?